Hey, Alex, how are you going? The wedding is just around the corner. Are you excited?
Who's bothering me at this time of the night? Yo, it's you. Rebecca's mom, isn't it? I bet you're over the moon about your daughter being able to marry someone who can actually take care of himself. Even a normal girl would have trouble chatting to a guy like me, but yours managed to snatch me up.
Well, yes, I guess. Rebecca has a good eye for men. Must be evidence that I've raised her right.
You raised her? While we have the chance to talk, I'd like to ask a favor of you. After Rebecca and I marry tomorrow, I want you to get your face out of the picture. You aren't necessary anymore.
Huh? What do you mean?
Look, I know you're her mom and everything, but look at the situation. She's a grown woman now. She doesn't need mommy to look after her anymore. If I'm a lucky guy, she'll be the mommy looking after someone. Face it, at some point you had to stop putting her in diapers, right? Now you have to stop clinging on to her.
I guess you do have a point.
Secondly, I need time to revert the bad habits you've instilled in her childhood.
What? What are you talking about?
Look, don't get me wrong, you've done a pretty good job. There's not a lot of girls that turn out semi-decent after being raised in a house with a single parent. But surely even you must realize the situation here.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let's face it, a man needs to do his share in raising the child. Your man wasn't there. Not only that, look at our backgrounds. We may as well be from different universes. I'm from a strong, prestigious family, a long lineage of high achievers, abundance in wealth, and lavishing looks. Then we've got Rebecca, a nice girl with a face that's not hard to look at, certainly not the best. The most troublesome thing that sticks out about her is her upbringing. She's nowhere near my level in that department. Think of how people are going to look at us. It's embarrassing.
I think that's just some twisted thinking that only you are worried about. No one actually cares about that type of thing.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's that type of ignorant way of thinking that I know that you've infected Rebecca with. It just shows you clearly have no common sense, and the chances that Rebecca is the same way are arguably high. Just do us a favor and don't butt into our marriage. The moment we're recognized in the eyes of God, I want you out of the picture. You got that?
Hey Luz, how are you? Sorry to bother you at this time of night.
Mary, it's good to hear from you. I was just about to message you about something I'm worried about. You wouldn't happen to know anything about Rebecca, do you? There's really something I'm worried about. I've tried ringing her and she hasn't been picking up.
Actually, that's exactly why I'm messaging you right now. I don't think she has access to any forms of communication with the outside. She's stuck in that house.
What do you mean?
It's Alex. He's basically treating her as his prisoner.
He's doing what?
Yeah, he's doing whatever he can to make sure the wedding happens. It seems Rebecca has been showing signs that she's not too eager to make this commitment to him.
This is insane. What's happened to that man? Up until now, he's been so polite and reasonable with me. Now he's putting me down and telling me to stay out of their marriage. He's got some strange hatred for single-parent families. It's really bizarre.
It seems Alex is not the man that we thought he was. He must have changed ever since he started dating Rebecca.
To think that Rebecca was actually kidnapped. Mary, we can't let this slide by. We have to do something. This definitely warrants contacting the authorities. In fact, I might hang up to call them right now.
Wait, hold on, Lucy. Just don't do that yet.
Why not?
There's something that Rebecca wanted me to tell you. Do you have some time for me to meet you?
Of course I do, but we better make this quick. I don't want my daughter suffering any more than she has to.
Don't worry, Luce. I'm heading there straight away.
Good morning, Alex. Today is the big day. I hope you managed to prepare yourself for the commitment you'll be making. I'm just contacting you to let you know that I've arrived at the reception, except there's something I'm very worried about. Ever since yesterday, I haven't been able to get in contact with Rebecca. It's preying on my mind. You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you?
Wait, what the hell? Firstly, why are you contacting me? Secondly, why are you at the wedding?
I don't understand.
Didn't you get the picture yesterday? You're not part of this family anymore. Rebecca's ties to you are now severed.
Excuse me? Did you not say that it was after the wedding? She still shares my last name. Besides that, she's still my daughter. I have every right to be here. In fact, it's my duty to be here. Regardless of what you think about single parents, I'm still her mother.
Keep talking, old lady. You aren't her mother for long. In fact, you aren't even her mother today. She has a new family that's replacing you.
What are you talking about? Enough with this stupid attitude of yours.
It seems you really can't understand. The idea of marrying someone who's only got one parent is revolting to me. Even if Rebecca is a decent girl. I found a great replacement family. Your role as a mother is now finished. Go home and rethink your life. You'll need a hobby now that you're all alone.
What are you talking about? A replacement family?
Haven't you heard? They now have services where someone can pretend to be anything you want them to be. People are hired to be someone's partner or maybe a sibling. In this case, I got a whole family to cover up for your mistake. It costs me quite a lot of money, so you should be thanking me that I didn't get you to pay for half of it.
You did what? I don't know who you hired, but that's not her real family. They have no right to be there.
You don't get to decide that anymore. Just accept what's going on and leave. Trust me, there is nothing you can do to stop this. You may as well face the facts and readjust yourself as soon as possible.
No, Alex. This is preposterous. I am not going to accept something this stupid. By the way, you still haven't answered me. Where is my daughter? I can't contact her.
There's a reason you can't contact her. Check your inbox with her in about 2 seconds, and you'll know why.
I got a message from her. Hold on. This isn't right. Why would she tell me to leave?
God, you are slow. Do you really think that's her?
Wait a minute. I see what's going on. You actually took her phone, didn't you?
Wow, you must be Sherlock Holmes or something. How did you guess that one?
Ha ha ha. Why do you have her phone? Do you realize people are worried about her?
I had no choice. She was becoming a bigger headache by the second. As the wedding was approaching, we had numerous amounts of fights. These weren't over why I didn't shut the toilet seat or something stupid like that. They were very heated arguments and emotional fights. The days went by and we gradually stopped talking to each other. Every hour of the day was silent. Until she came out of nowhere saying that she doesn't want to do this wedding. She's not ready for this commitment with me.
After what I've seen of you lately, I can't blame her. That's the right decision for her. You're a nasty, judgmental man.
Oh, shut your mouth. You don't get to insult me. You're just some lowly single parent. The nerve of you to call me something like that. You should be thanking me for raising her to a higher status.
In what world would I be thanking you for ripping my daughter away from me?
This is what every miserable girl dreams of doing. Finding a man that can take her away from the dullness of her life. I'm doing her a favor and some part of you must know it.
Even if, objectively, this is the best thing for her, she is still saying no. You can't force her to marry you if she doesn't want to.
Okay then, suppose she doesn't marry me. How does that make me look? My reputation is now tarnished because some lowly girl decided to reject me. I'd rather marry the disrespectful cow than have her change the way people view me.
Are you actually that petty? Do you think people care about you that much? I think you need to get over yourself. You aren't the most important thing in the world.
I am getting tired of talking to you. Will you just leave this wedding already? You aren't welcome here.
You know what? I've had enough too. I'll be going now. In fact, I'll be going and I'll be taking someone else with me.
What do you mean taking someone else? You're the only one I don't want at this wedding. Everyone else can stay.
No, there's someone else coming with me. Very soon you're going to find out who it is. Mary, now is the time. Get out of here now. Is everything prepared?
You're all finished now? Good to hear. Come straight outside, and there should be a red car waiting for you. Get inside.
Will do. Is Rebecca with you?
Safe and sound. Nothing to worry about.
Right. I'll see you soon.
Hey, what the hell is going on here? Where's Rebecca? She is nowhere to be seen.
I was wondering how long it would take for you to contact me. Looks like everything is going according to plan.
What plan? Tell me what's going on. Is this some stupid MTV prank? I am not laughing. Get everyone back here right now.
Oh, so I see that everyone's left the ceremony as well. That's good to hear.
Explain this already. You don't know what I'm capable of if I get any more angrier than this.
Calm down, Napoleon. Use your head a little bit. You should be able to put the pieces together.
Just before, you said you were leaving with 2 people, didn't you? Who was that second person?
That was my daughter.
There's no way she could have left the room. I had it guarded.
Just who do you think put the guard there in the first place?
I was the one that chose it. It was this girl, Mary.
Looks like you don't know Rebecca at all. Can you tell me who Rebecca's best friend is?
Could it be anyone else apart from me?
Oh, you honestly think you're the center of the world? Grow up already. Mary is Rebecca's best friend. They've known each other ever since they were in elementary school. The fact that you don't know something as basic as that is really embarrassing. Just what do you know about my daughter anyway?
You stupid old cow. There's nothing remotely interesting about your daughter for me to want to get to know her. Wait till my family hears about this.
Don't worry, they know everything that's happened. They're all in full agreement for Rebecca leaving you.
Like hell they are.
Who do you think helped me suspend the wedding in the first place? If I didn't get their agreement, everyone would still be sticking around there.
They were the ones that suspended it? Why would they do that?
You're an embarrassment to them. Kidnapping a girl against her own will? It's despicable.
Those backstabbers, how could they side with you over their own son? Fine, screw you all. I've had enough of you people anyway. At least I don't have to marry your insolent daughter. On top of that, you guys can pay for all the damages from this wedding.
Us pay? Where is that notion coming from?
I am not letting this slide. I paid a lot of money for this wedding. I don't care if you're broke, single mother, you're the reason why this wedding isn't happening. You can pay back every single penny I used and more. I'll have you crawling on the streets looking for money.
Rebecca really did dodge a bullet by not marrying you. Bark all you want, but you won't be getting a cent from me.
This is all some big joke, right? I must be in some sort of bad dream because this can't be real.
What are you talking about, Alex?
Are you actually the CEO of the company I'm working for? Aw, tell me this is some sort of lie.
You've got that right. I'm your new boss.
How and why is this happening? How could you be my new boss?
It's quite a long story, so listen well. It was actually my former husband who was the one that was meant to be the new CEO. He has a long record of achievements and was quickly elected to be the next CEO. Unfortunately, he's been battling an illness for quite some time now. In his current condition, it wouldn't be appropriate for him to be the CEO.
I understand that much, but why would that make you the CEO instead of someone else?
There was another potential candidate that were considered for the role. They were some good people, too. Great potential to do things for this company. Unfortunately for them, though, I also had a line of great successors for this company. My track record made me the unequivocal best candidate for this role.
This is too insane to believe. I thought you were just some broken down woman that couldn't hold onto her marriage. I didn't even know that you had a job, let alone in the same consulting company as mine.
There's a lot that you have underestimated about me. Not just the fact that I am a woman that focused on her career. For starters, I had a happy marriage with my husband. We barely had any disputes with each other. In fact, we were so alike that we predicted it would cause problems for our marriage later along the line.
What are you talking about? If you didn't have any problems, why would you get a divorce in the first place?
It's the way we lived our lives. For better or worse, my former husband is a workaholic. I am also a workaholic. We decided that it would be best for both of us if we separated paths and focused on our work individually. That way, we couldn't each get in each other's way.
That sounds like a really inefficient family structure. Why would you separate if you had a daughter to raise?
Despite being divorced, my husband did do his duty in raising our daughter. Our main goal is building financial prosperity. Our daughter understood that and still got the attention she needed. There's never been a complaint from her side. We go on a family vacation about 5 times a year. You'd be surprised how stable this family structure is.
Honestly, this all sounds really stupid to me. I still can't believe that you're the CEO.
Thank you for reminding me. As the CEO, I have something to address. I know you've been tampering with the company's expenses.
Wait, what? I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's no point in lying, Alex. I have a very detailed investigation into what you've been doing in this company. This isn't the type of conversation to be having over a messaging application. You'll be having a chat with the manager when you come into work on Monday. Oh, by the way, here's some advice. I'd clean out the things in your desk before they come to talk to you.
Oh, dear God. Is this actually happening right now? Oh, please, think this over. Do I really deserve this type of treatment? Think about my situation. My family has just disowned me. I can't rely on them anymore. Rebecca is gone, so I can't rely on her for emotional support. I am left on my own right now, which is fine. As long as I had my job, I knew I could make it through. But now you're actually thinking of firing me? Think about what I have to deal with right now.
People get fired over time and they still make it through life. I'm sure you'll find a way.
No, you don't understand, do you? Think about all the money I paid for that wedding. I'm still paying it off. How am I meant to pay the wedding off and still continue supporting myself? I don't need this right now. Surely we can come to some sort of agreement. What do you need? I'm sure Rebecca is distraught that our marriage has come to this. I can be the man that she needs me to be. Just don't fire me, please. I am begging you.
You've already shown me the type of man you are, Alex. I have to say, I am very disappointed. When we first met, you talked about your job and your background, so I thought you were a level-headed person. I had no issues in giving Rebecca away to you, but it's come to this and you've really shown your true colors. You went from being the best option for Rebecca to being the worst. I would rather a homeless man marry her over you.
Oh, I don't believe this. I need a way to make this work.
There's no hope for you, Alex. As I said, get your desk cleaned before the manager comes to talk to you. I'd like to fill your seat as soon as possible. From that point on, things didn't work out for Alex. Out of desperation, he tried every means he could to either not get fired or get back with Rebecca. Unfortunately, everything was for naught. After hearing every stupid suggestion he threw at me, I grew tired of him and finally blocked him. The onslaught didn't stop there. From written letters to my office to him actually appearing at the company again, I couldn't seem to get away from Alex. I decided to consult my husband on ways we could get rid of him permanently. My husband quickly suggested that he could employ him himself. That was a bait that Alex would bite into very quickly. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be as promising as Alex would have expected. Under the employment of my husband's company, Alex would be sent to a foreign country to work in a factory. From there, he would be slaving underneath my husband's eye, paying off his loan little by little. As my husband calculated, Alex wouldn't be finished paying off his loan for at least 30 years, which is more than enough time for Rebecca to get over him and for me to focus on my new role as CEO. With Alex out of the picture, Rebecca finally had time to herself to find a new partner. Only this time, she's making it her first priority to fully understand the man that she is with before she decides to marry him. I'm confident she won't make the same mistake as she made with Alex. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click the like button. See you in the next video.